What is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please subscribe at the top and click on the notification so you know exactly when I am posting my new workout. Today I'm taking you through a Pilates flow. We're just going to warm up. I want you to reach up as high as you can, taking a deep breath in. As you go down, putting your chest to your quads, I want you to exhale all the air out. After this, I want you to walk your hands forward, lowering down to the carpet on your hands and knees. As you lower down, I want you to untuck your toes. We're going to inhale, arching our spine and throwing our head and shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the back while gazing towards the navel. We've got 4 more. Really focus on throwing the head back, rolling the shoulders back, and focusing on the arch and the pushing out of the movement. Focus on inhaling as you arch and exhaling as you round. Really focus on your breath as you flow through the movement. Let's go for 1 more, and then after this one, I want you to find a neutral position for the spine while just stepping out into your heels. We're going to step into a downward facing dog. We're going to pedal our heels by alternating the feet by bending the knees, just to warm up the back of the legs. Lengthen through the spine here by pushing the floor away through the hands. Let's go for 2 more before heading to the next movement. Well done. From here, I want you to extend your back into a neutral position. I want you to sit back into the heels, really feeling the quads and swiveling the shoulders over the wrists. Inhale as you press back and exhale as you push forward. This is a great exercise to warm up the entire body. Focus on drawing the navel in, dropping the ribs down to the quads, and exhale as you shift over the wrists. Let's go for 2 more of these before heading into our next movement. And last one. Well done. Crawl all the way up into your starting position, vertebra by vertebra, and I want you to face forward as we get ready for our next exercise. I want you to point your toes out, going into a sumo squat. I want you to lower back down, keeping the squat position, and we're going to lift 1 heel at a time, really focusing on that calf. Focus on your breathing, keeping the core tight and really contracting each calf as you lift the heel off the floor. Focus on sitting back into the hips while we go through the movement. After these calf raises, you're going to extend all the way up, keeping the core tight, dropping it back down into a squat. As you lower down into your squat, I really want you to focus on the eccentric, and as you come up, contracting the quad muscles at the top. Let's go for 6 more before we drop it back down into our calf raises. Well done. You've got 3 more. As you lower down, focus on the breathing, and as you come up, contract the quad muscles at the top. And last one, I want you to lower down on the last one, keep the squat position. We're going for calf raises, but we are lifting both heels this time. Well done, you've got 4 more before we extend all the way up to take a deep breath and lower down again. From here, extend all the way up, taking a deep breath in before lowering down back into your squat position. From here, we are going for 10 squat pulses. Really focus on small movements going up and down. Focus on driving the knees out towards the toes. Well done. We've got 4 more before we lower down to the floor. And last one, well done. Take a deep breath in and out, and let's lower to the floor. As you lower yourself down to the floor, I want you to go on your hands and knees. Keep the spine neutral. Place the palms under your shoulders. Extend the leg out, pushing the heel to the roof, and come back in without touching the floor. Contract the glute as you push up into the air, and as you lower, really focus on the stretch in the glute. Let's go for 4 more before we move over into our glute crossovers. And last one. From here, I want you to extend the leg, taking the toe, crossing over to the opposite side and bringing it back to starting position. For this movement, you really want to focus on the glute doing the work and not just going with the movement. Keep the core tight and the torso still as you cross over. You don't want the hips swaying from one side to another. Really focus on keeping the torso still and just let the glutes do the work. And last one. From here, I want you to keep the leg at a 45-degree angle. Yet again, keep the torso tight and the hips still. Only focus on the glute to kick the leg up. Let's go for 2 more. And last one. Good. I want you to stand up as we get ready to flow into our next movement. Start with the feet closed and step side to side as we go into a squat exercise. And last one. From here, I want you to crawl back down onto the hands and knees as we go into the other side for glutes. Untuck the toes and place the palms under the shoulders. Contract the glutes as the leg kicks up into the air. Keep the torso and the hips still and just focus on the glutes doing the work. Let's go for 2 more before we extend the leg and go into glute crossovers. From here, extend the leg and take it over to the opposite side and bring it back into starting position. Focus on the glute doing the work. Do not move the hips or the torso. Make sure that when you cross over and you bring it back to the starting position, that you kick out far enough to feel that glute burn. Let's go for 2 more before we move into our 45-degree side glute raise. And last one. From here, keep the leg at a 45-degree angle, kicking up diagonally without swiveling the lower back. Let's go for 2 more before we stand up for our side squats. Start with your feet closed and step side to side for the squat exercise. Keep the core tight and really focus on driving the bum back. Do not lean over with the torso over the quads. Let's go for a few more before we lower down to the carpet for our glute extensions. And last one. Good. From here, I want you to crawl down onto the hands as you lower down, putting the whole body flat onto the carpet. I want you to face down, placing the head onto the arms. Take one leg and bring it to a 90-degree bend and extend with the glute all the way into the air. Focus on driving the heel up as far as you can without lifting the hips off the floor. Really contract the glutes on the upwards movement before lowering back into starting position. Drive both hips into the floor and keep them grounded at all times. Let's go for 2 more before we switch over to the other side. As we switch over to the other side, I want you to still focus on keeping the hips grounded without lifting them off the floor. Focus on the glute contracting on the upwards movement and lower it back down to starting position. Let's go for 5 more before we end off this Pilates flow workout. Let's go for 1 more before we head over to our last exercise for this workout. Let's stand and get ready for our RDL stretch. From here, we're going to place the feet at a staggered position while driving the hips back and placing the hands in front of us. I really want you to get that stretch into the hamstring and into the glute. This is called a RDL stretch. Key with this exercise is to keep a slight bend in the knee and really drive the hips back, focus on contracting that glute. Let's go for 4 more before we switch over to the other side. Inhale at the top and exhale at the bottom of the movement. Let's go for 1 more and let's switch over to the other side. Same as the other side, place the feet at a staggered position, keeping a slight bend in the knee, driving the hips back and pushing the hips forward. Inhale at the top and exhale at the bottom of the movement. Focus on contracting the glutes as you come back up into your starting position. Elongate the torso as you reach forwards with the hands and pushing the hips back. Let's go for 1 more before we take a deep breath and end off this Pilates flow workout. Let's reach up as high as we can, taking a deep breath in. As we exhale, I want you to roll down vertebra by vertebra, all the way down, placing the hips on the quads. Really focus on that stretch in the hamstring and roll yourself back up into starting position. We're going to go for a few of these just as a cool down as we end off today's flow. Let's go for 3 more. This Pilates flow is the perfect workout to perform anywhere. You don't need any equipment, using your body is challenging enough. If you have not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button and click the notification so you know exactly when I am posting my new workout. That was it for our lower body Pilates flow. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notifications. Also comment if there's something specific you would like to see on my channel. Until next time, all my love and sparkles, Giselle.